This is Z-9WA, a Chinese helicopter at 11.0 BR. Let's take a look at the tree right here. That's where it is. It sits right there, along with AH-1W, which I don't have at the moment, but that's where you find it. And this helicopter does not belong at 11.0. Let me explain. The missiles, the best missiles that it can carry is this right here, AKD-9, air-to-ground missile. And if you look at the stats, we got 340 meters a second travel, and it carries 2.46 kilograms of TNT. 2.46. Now compare this helicopter's missile to something in a similar department. Let's go to Great Britain. And we're looking at a 10.7 helicopter. This is Lynx AH Mark 1 at 10.7, so it's slightly lower than the 11.0. And this is what it's equipped with: a Hellfire missile. A Hellfire travels at 475 meters a second, and it has 8 kilograms of TNT. And you can bring in 8 of them, 4 on each side. Not only that, but you also get to carry 4 anti-air missiles, which are right here. Okay, so you got 8 ATGMs plus 4 AA missiles. You don't have a gun. You don't have anything crazy like a radar or anything like that. But that's a helicopter that you get for the British at 10.7. Let me show you something else. Let me show you this. This is a 9.3 bow in the German tree. And this is the missile that it carries. Hot two-tow missiles. So you get only 6. You don't have a gun. You don't have AA missiles. But this is your stats. The missile travels at 250 meters a second, which is very slow. Okay. But the TNT equivalent is 6.46 kilograms. Just for rough idea. Okay, now go back. So a 9.3 German Bow 105 helicopters carries 3 times, almost 3 times more TNT in each rocket than does this one. And I'll call this this AKD-9 missile is kind of like a Chinese version of the Hellfire, just not very good. It's just, I say it's a Hellfire because it travels in the same manner. It goes up and then it comes down on the target. So it operates the same way, but the TNT level is really low. The speed is equivalent, but slower than a regular Hellfire. So it's not the same as a Hellfire, okay? And it operates, well, the effect of the missile is worse than a 9.3 Bow 105 missile, the tow missile. Yes, it's slower. The tow missile is much slower, but still. 375, or not even 375, 340 meters a second travel distance is pretty slow. But it's the TNT level that matters, because once you hit the target, there's not enough explosive there to do much damage. Even if you penetrate, there's just not that much to go. But a lot of times you don't penetrate, so that explosive mass doesn't do the extra damage that you need. If you look at the British with their Hellfires, you have 8 kilograms, so 4 times higher, more explosivity than the Chinese version. And that's not all. This helicopter is very, very limited in what it can carry. It has these tiny little wings, and they only can fit 4 missiles on each. So, again, you're faced with a choice. What do you bring to the battle? Do you bring 8 missiles like this, the ATGMs? Or do you bring some anti-air missiles that looks like this? Well, I haven't created it yet, but because I would never use it. So something like that, right? You have your ATGMs, and then you have your anti-air missiles on one side. So you can bring 4 ATGMs and 4 AA missiles, or you can bring 8. At 11.0, at this BR, having 4 ATGMs is just impractical. It's just way too little. A lot of times you miss. A lot of times you have to change your mind because something's coming your way. You have to address the situation, whatever have you, right? So having 4 ATGMs, when it takes you time to travel to the battlefield, get in position, locate a target, it takes time. So sometimes you will miss a couple of missiles. Or sometimes you hit the target, but you don't kill them, so you have to send another one. So having extra missiles is very important for a helicopter. So bringing only 4 is impractical. It's never going to happen. At 11.0 BR, that's inexcusable, right? You cannot have less than 8. Just by comparison, look at the Russian helicopter. This is what it can carry. It can carry 8 ATGMs on each side. Plus you get the rockets, rocket pods. Plus you get the 4 AA missiles for those jets or other helicopters that you're facing. And you have a gun. The best gun in the game. So as far as helicopters go, this at 11.0 is a monster. It has everything you need to be successful, everything you need to be effective, and do a good job, right? This is a joke, right? I mean, this helicopter is so out of its league. I don't even know why, who even made this decision to put this here, because this is nowhere near where it should be. And I like this helicopter, in all honesty. I think it's a decent helicopter, but at 11.0, it's completely ineffective. You cannot use it effectively at all. I had barely any good games with this thing. And I had some matches, as you will see in the game, in this video, but trying to get a good game with this helicopter is very hard, just because it's fighting an uphill battle from the start. And don't even get me started on the grind, because this is what you start with, not even that, this one. This is what you start with as a stock helicopter. 240 meters a second missile, 2 kilograms of TNT. If you don't know what this means as a helicopter player, this means this is unusable. You cannot even get the missiles that you need, because this is absolutely terrible. This is awful. This is worse than this at 9.3. Let's see that. So this one travels at 250 meters a second, and it has 6 kilograms of TNT. This one travels at 240 meters a second, so exactly the same, and it has 2 kilograms of TNT. So 3 times less. 3 times less explosives as a stock helicopter at 11.0. So it's 2 full BRs above as a stock helicopter, as where it should be. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is that this helicopter belongs at 10.3 with a full researched missile like this one, like the Hellfire, the Chinese Hellfire, at 10.3 max. I would say this belongs at 10.0, maybe. Okay. The only thing that this helicopter is really, really good at is having these missiles right here. The anti-air TY-90 missile. In my opinion, it's the best anti-air missile in the game. I don't know. I haven't played every single helicopter in the game to really know for sure, but from everything that I have, everything I've played with, this is by far the most effective and the most excellent missile for helicopters against the air targets. 9 out of 10 times you are going to hit the target and get it destroyed. Very few things survive this missile. So having this helicopter carry 8 of them, you're a moving SPA. You're an airborne SPA system, okay? Nothing's gonna survive if you get the first shot. If they get too close to you, yeah, you're not gonna do much because there's nothing to defend yourself with. You have 0 guns. But anything at a distance, if you keep your eyes open, you can take down 8 targets easily if you ever see them. But that's where it shines. But to get these missiles, you're gonna have to work very hard because they're at the very bottom, right? And before you get this missile, you're gonna go with this missile because you want to carry as many as you can so that you can get more points, more experience to research this TY-90s. Anyways, very disappointed to see that this helicopter is has been put into a completely wrong place in the game. It doesn't shine. It looks very... It underperforms. It's very hard to really play this thing and have a good game. But hopefully in the future we'll see this thing go down to 10.3 or lower, just because it's completely unusable at this stage in the game. So let's take it for a spin. Let's see how this thing performs in the actual battle, and you can be the judge for yourself. Here we go, first game. The Red Desert is a perfect helicopter map, but I find that it's very difficult to play. The SPAs can really see you very quickly. Oh, we have a leopard here. It's like he's already... Oh yes, he is. He's waiting for me. Well, that's why you gotta stay mobile. You can't be sitting in one spot. For that reason. You always have to move sideways. You gotta move around. We got a hit. Okay, he gave up. Okay, let's take a peek here. There's the SPA, send it off. It's so launched. That's why it's very difficult. As soon as you start peeking behind the mountain, they can see you right away. It's the way this map is. You can get spotted very easily, even though you as a helicopter can see everything as well. The distances are so large that it takes forever. Look at how long it takes the missile to travel 5 kilometers. 20 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna get him. Unfortunately, yeah. It just takes way too long. The distances are too great. 16, 17 seconds to travel.
Most of the zones are under control.
I think I'm gonna lose him again. Well, we have 8 seconds left. 5, 4. Okay, perfect. I think I'll get him. Fantastic.
Enemy forces have captured that zone. Attention to the map.
Looks like he's spawned in again. It's probably another backup. Look at that, 22-second travel. 22 seconds to travel 5.5 kilometers. I think I'm gonna get him this time. He hasn't even moved yet. 5 seconds. Okay, somebody's watching me. Something's coming my way.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Okay. Okay, we have an SPA. Gonna stay as low to the mountain as I can. Hopefully I can, oops, lost control here for a second. Hopefully the missile didn't lose track too much. Beautiful.
The victory is near.
Looks like a KPZ-70 coming in. Come on, move in. I hope I don't lose this. Okay, perfect. Tracker on. Direct hit. Set him on fire, but no real damage. This is a very difficult map to play as well. Just way too many trees in the way. I'm just shooting the ground for a moment, and at the very last second I'm moving my missile. Again, no pen. Got the fire. I set him on fire, but no damage. Looks like a T-58 here making the presence. So we'll send off a missile for him. Beautiful. If a target is stationary like this, that's when you can really do the most damage. But you can see that it's very hard to track a target without the tree coverage. My missile went sideways. If this guy was moving slightly back and forward, then I would miss him completely. Okay, we got some damage this time. Looks like something else is over here. Looks like block 2. Excellent shot. This leopard, I've hit him 3 times already. And I still can't get him. Oh. Unlucky there last game. Got shot down by the jet.
Attention to the designated grid square!
Looks like we have another helicopter friend. Somebody camping, that's perfect. That's what helicopters are excellent for, is removing these key positions of players. Beautiful. Because otherwise the players will be struggling to get them. Should I send it? Okay, let's send it, he's still alive. Wow, survived all those shots. No, he's gonna get away. Oops.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Air 270. Height.
Got some damage done.
Air 330. Height
Direct hit, no pen.
300 meters. Attention to the designated grid square.
I hope he knows I'm here now. Second hit, no pen.
Excellent. And victory will be ours.
We're back in action.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
That Merkava is still alive. I had 2 direct hits on this guy, but still nothing. Oh, he's turning around. He's like, oh, I know it's you.
Air 310.
Okay, at least we got the track this time. And he's down. Oh, we have a raw 66.
290. Height
Oh, I got the hit. Got his tail. I didn't realize my missile was still going. He's still alive, but I'm not gonna bother with him.
height 300 meters. Sorry. Our victory is near.
Looks like a T-80 here. Direct hit. And there goes the raw.
Air 330. Height 400 meters.
It's the missiles. The missiles are just taking their time. Perfect. That's what makes these types of weapons not as effective as any of the Russian missiles, for example, that go in a straight line. I think we have a wire here. Sue. Let's just send one in case we get a lucky hit.
Air 320. Height
But those missiles are way too slow to really be effective. And he's down. But yeah, anything that goes in a straight line is much better than anything that has a bow. That's the end of the game. So there you have it. That's Z-9WA. One thing I forgot to say is that I hope that this does go down in the BRs, yes, but I don't think too many players play this helicopter just because it's so ineffective. And when the numbers are very low, it takes forever for the game to update them, to actually put them in the right place. So if nobody plays this, and I don't blame anybody, I just play it because it's so different. It's so unique in a way that because it's such a rare vehicle to see in the game. But I don't know how soon we're going to see this thing go down in BRs, just because it takes forever for the game to actually recognize that this is a terrible BR for it. Just kind of the same thing that we're seeing with the Terminators in the game right now. It's completely in the wrong BR. And they allow it to go on for too long before they realize, okay, we have enough data to tell not to say it belongs somewhere else. So with helicopters, it's the other way around. It's underperforming, and unless more people play this, they're not going to notice the issues. But for anybody who is interested in going and taking this helicopter out for a spin, just beware of all these significant downsides of playing this thing. But overall, I wish it was a little bit better. At 10.3, this would be quite good, I would say. Other than that, we're gonna have to just pass this along and keep going until the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the future.